It's draft day. And welcome back to the Retro Review. I am the Bearded Geek. Joining me as always is Mikey the Freak.
What's up?
And Steve.
Oh, hey everybody.
In honor of the NFL draft, we are having our own draft this week. We are drafting our favorite TV songs.
That's
the
right.
favorite theme songs from TV.
Oh wow, is that what TV theme songs are? They're themes
Yep.
from Jesus Christ.
It really is.
I'm so glad you said that because I
was so
had
confused.
I had the Avengers. I
Oh,
had and Lord of the Rings. I just
gotta
mark
start
them
my
off.
list.
Mark
over.
them off.
I gotta start my list.
I
over.
have no list. They're all for
Yeah.
movies. Oh my
I had
god.
Back to the Future. God, Jesus. Okay.
We chose the order before we started this show. It'll be Steve, myself, and Mikey the Freak. Then Mikey the Freak, myself, and Steve. It is a serpentine draft. Steve, you have pick number one.
You know,
Round number one.
I'm gonna mark them as I go here. I'm gonna look at the board. I'm gonna feel what comes at me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give a little backstory right here on the theme to this TV show. This TV theme show was legitimately written in less than 24 hours. The composer saw the TV show that they were doing, went home, sat down, recorded it. That gentleman, Danny Elfman. That show, The Simpsons.
Yep.
That's fair. One. That's fair. Oddly enough, not on my list.
Not mine either.
Not on my list.
Oddly enough.
Great show.
Not on my original list. My wife's recommendation.
Oh, very nice. This one I believe should be a first round draft pick. It is definitely the one I am choosing. Thank you for being a friend, everybody. We're going Golden Girls.
Didn't even make my list. Didn't even think of it.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, it didn't make my list either. It's a terrible show.
Shut your mouth. Golden Girls is the best.
I love the show. The show
Picture
was
it, Sicily, 1939. Me kicking your ass.
I get it. And you had The Simpsons, correct, Steve?
Good one. I did pick The Simpsons.
All right. Mikey the Freak.
So
your first round draft pick, and you start off round two.
So my first round draft pick is a show that I grew up watching in the 90s. I just met the star of this show a few weeks ago.
Wait, can I take a guess? When I wake up in the morning.
Yes. Saved by the Bell, probably one of the classic television shows that actually had meaning, morals, and had a thought process behind the entire show. But I love Saved by the Bell. As Bearded Geek knows, I've watched every single episode.
Yeah.
And meeting Mark Paul Gosselaar a few weeks ago was an absolute dream of mine. So
first TV show to make me cry, Saved by the Bell.
Yes.
Was it because Jesse was taking the pills? Is that what
I'm so excited. I'm so scared.
No, it's the duck in the oil.
I got you. Mikey,
what are you like shrugging it off? Zach has a pet duck, and then the oil spills, and then the duck dies, and Zach is crying as he's trying to clean it. Get out of here.
It's a sad moment. I don't want to revisit it.
Second pick, Mike.
Great television show. The second one is also another show growing up that was probably one of the most popular shows in the 90s again, was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, that's definitely on my list.
Yeah, that was everybody knows the songs. It's such a great show. We constantly, not a huge Will Smith fan at that time. But yeah, one of the first black shows that I thought, other than the 70s, of course, but as for my childhood, that I really watched, enjoyed, had morale, had a story, backstories and everything. Just a great show from start to finish.
All right, so next is my pick. I don't know which one I want to pick. All these are so good.
They really are.
They're very good.
All of these are so good.
Great shows.
You know what? I'll just go Friends.
On my list, not one I would pick.
My wife recommended it to me, and I went. I only put funny shows on my list.
I love Friends. And that theme song, I mean,
You must love it because you have none.
But such a great one-hit wonder, the Rembrandts.
yeah.
Great music.
I'll be there for you.
Not when
the
this
rain
song is
starts to
done.
fall.
I like the yeah, I like the clap. All right, Steve, you get
Oh,
your
man.
second round draft
My
pick.
number 2 and my number 3 are going to be the first picks on the list that have no words. These are going to be instrumental
don't
theme
do it.
songs.
Don't
The
do it.
Simpsons didn't have any words.
That's not true. The
okay, you're right.
Simpsons. All right, okay. So we're gonna start off with my number
Cross it
2
out.
pick. You can just cross it off because it's a little bass line that goes boo doo boo doo.
Oh, not even on my list.
Doo 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 doo. No, Mikey, do you not know? It's
No.
Night Court.
Not on my list.
It should have been
on
on
my
my list because I've
Yes,
been
it
watching the
should've.
hell out of it.
You watched the new ones? Good? No?
I haven't watched the new ones. I've been
No.
rewatching the old ones.
To get to
Yeah, the
make
old
way
ones.
for the
I
new
remember
ones.
you watched the old ones a lot when you were younger.
Yeah.
And my number 3 pick is a show that my parents watched a lot in the 90s that I always enjoyed it, primarily because of the harmonica, and that is going to be Roseanne.
Not on my list either.
There
Good.
you
That's
go.
another good one.
Another good one. I didn't even think of Roseanne, but I do love me some Roseanne.
I bet you do.
Grab your crotch and spit on the ground.
All right, I'm gonna take it before somebody else does. Cheers. Gotta take Cheers off.
It was on my list. I was looking at it.
I gotta
wrote it
take Cheers.
down.
I definitely gotta take Cheers off the board because you want to go where the people know.
Where
People are all the same.
that's
You
right.
wanna
You want to
go.
go where everybody knows.
Your name.
Thanks. You both owe me a Coke.
But it's one of the greatest theme songs ever. I mean, it's so simple, and it fits so well. So, all right, Mikey the Freak, you get round 3 and 4.
Great. So I'm going with another great 70s television show who didn't like any of the 70s shows and their instrumentals as well as their happy tunes. So I'm actually going with Happy Days.
Oh, that's
right.
on my list.
I do.
That
I
is
do.
on my
list.
I have 2 shows from like the 60s and 70s on my list, and I'm just like, bro, that's my next pick.
Oh,
Like, don't take like
damn it.
Happy Days. I'm going with the happy
Sit on it,
tunes.
Mike. Sit it on,
tunes.
Mikey the Freak.
I
Damn it.
love me some Happy Days. Just saw Henry Winkler also a couple weeks ago at the
Sit on
con. Met him a couple years ago. Such a weird and great guy.
Monday, happy day. Dun, 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 dun,
it is the show. It is the show that has spun off more shows than any other show.
Johnny
that
Loves
has had
Chachi.
spin-offs.
Yep. All right,
I'm sure Johnny Loves Chachi is not on anybody's list here today. You get round 4, Mike.
All right. So round 4, I switched it up. I went with Happy Days. I'm staying in the 70s. I'm going with Sanford and Son.
Okay, that's on my list.
I love Sanford and Son. I got a friend that constantly watches Sanford and Son. Always quotes the show. But just an iconic show tune. Definitely.
Oh man, there's so many left on my list now.
Two more.
Yeah, I know. I am going to take the first no, not the first cartoon. You took the first cartoon.
Don't do it yet.
Steve took the first cartoon.
I did.
So I am going to take the second cartoon. Because when there's trouble, you can call on DW. Darkwing Duck.
He is the terror that flaps in the night.
unpopular opinion, Darkwing Duck's theme song is better than DuckTales.
Yeah, but it's not better than Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Not on my list, but I'm just stating right now. Like if it's on your list, I'm sorry.
DuckTales is on my list, but
Darkwing Duck.
Dude, man,
you go back and listen to him. Darkwing Duck is way better than DuckTales. Maybe not the show.
We have to agree to disagree.
I got some real. Okay. So I'm gonna make some judgment calls here. I'm gonna take this one off. I'll mention that as an honorable mention. I'm gonna take this one off. I'll mention as an honorable mention. So I'm down. I got 4 on here. I got 2 more picks. I'm gonna take that one off because no one's gonna pick that. That'll be my first honorable mention.
Okay.
My 4th pick is going to be.
It's so hard. There's so many good ones on here.
It really is.
That I have.
It really is.
There's a lot.
I think. Okay, so if we're going off shows that we did truly enjoy, there's a great theme song that talks about running, jumping. You know, we run, we jump, we swing and play, we row and go on trips. But the thing that lasts forever are our dear friendships. No, do you guys not know Salute Your Shorts?
Yeah.
Salute Your Shorts. Camp on Awana. We hold you in our hearts. And when we think about you,
it makes me want to fart.
It's I hope we never part. Now get it right or pay the price. I love Salute Your Shorts. So that's my number 4.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Really?
Oh, Donkey Lips.
Yeah. And Budnick. And then, oh man, Family Matters.
Oh, okay.
It's a rare tradition.
I didn't write the
this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Love and tradition of a grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find. That's right. Is that now really quick? Is that Family Matters or is that Step by Step? No, just Step by Step is step by step, day by day. Yeah, Family Matters. Steve Urkel. Hello.
All right. So Family Matters was your final pick of the night.
That's right.
Oh my God. I'm so confused on where I want to go now. Because my last pick, do I want to be eclectic sort of and go way off the walls? Or do I want to go with something fun?
Go with the heart.
All of these have my heart, dude. Seriously, like I love all of these.
Geez. I'm just gonna hang myself now.
All these shows we watched were always good times.
I'm not picking good times.
I saw what he was doing to that one.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm going to go.
Hey, as far as I can see, you just have green acres of choices to
on my list. On my list. On my list. Oh.
It'll make my A team though.
But see, I have a trouble and I need someone to help and I need to find them.
Oh man.
But I'm not choosing that either. I think I'm going where in the world
is
Carmen Sandiego?
Oh, you went there. I didn't think nobody would pick it.
Well, she sneaks around the world from the Carolina. She's a sticky finger culture. I love it.
From Berlin down to Belize. She'll take you on a ride
on a roller coaster
to China. Tell me where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
All of us as kids, we love to be like Carmen Sandiego.
Yes.
Do it, acapella.
So yeah, we're in the world's Carmen Sandiego. All right, Mikey the Freak, your
last pick.
Oh, I'm going with my childhood. And I know the bearded geek would definitely agree to this. Watched it when I was little, all the way up, and shit, I'd watch it now. Jim Henson's Fraggle Rock.
Yeah.
I
Time to
love
get
Fraggle
away.
Rock.
Where is for another day? Let the
Let the
music play.
Fraggles play
Down
down at
Fraggle
Fraggle
Rock.
Rock.
My favorite thing about Fraggle Rock is that the old man from Fraggle Rock is the bartender that can't get any puns right in Boondock Saints.
Yeah, yeah.
So good. All right. So to finish up, Steve, you went Simpsons, Night Court, Roseanne, Salute Your Shorts, and Family Matters. I went Golden Girls, Friends, Cheers, Darkwing Duck, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? And Mikey the Freak went Saved by the Bell, Fresh Prince, Happy Days, Sanford and Son, and Fraggle Rock. Let us know down in the comments who had the best list. What would your list be? Put it down in the comments below. Do we have any honorable mentions? Because I have quite a few.
I got
We have
4.
tons. How about
Yes.
Kevin? Give three honorable mentions. Let's do 3
I'm
apiece.
not. Nope. I'm gonna give all of them.
No, don't do that because it's probably all of ours.
Okay, I'll give 3. I'll
Okay.
give 3. I'm gonna go in Living Color.
Oh, that
Oh,
was a
that's a
good
good
one.
one.
I didn't even think about that one.
No.
I'm gonna go Andy Griffith
Boo.
and the Dukes of Hazzard because
Oh,
they're
that's on
just
my list.
good old boys. I
Never
don't
mean
mean
no
Mikey,
harm.
what are your 3 honorable mentions?
My honorable mentions are the Jeffersons,
Mm-hmm.
Miami Vice,
Good one.
and the Jetsons.
Interesting. I already threw out Green Acres as a throwaway when Kevin was
Mhm.
trying to think one. So I actually do have just 3. Beverly Hillbillies,
Mm-hmm.
The Munsters, and the show that I knew no one was going to pick, Zoobilee Zoo. That is
Zubilee
Zoo.
Zoo. Yeah, I've
that
heard
is
of
my that is my show from Canada that almost no one knows about.
I
But
thought
boy,
Mike-
Letterkenny. Letterkenny's funny.
boy
Mikey
is
the
it
Freak, do you have
fucking
any
weird.
that were not mentioned?
Yeah. What's happening? The
Mhm.
Flintstones, Quantum Leap. I mean, stuff I always watched. Your
Quantum
typical
you know what a good one is? Honorable mention MacGyver.
yeah,
MacGyver.
It's a
Okay.
good one.
I have
tons. I got tons.
I have A-Team, Knight Rider, Frasier, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Chips. What about Chips?
and The Love Boat.
You put on Frasier. But I can't even green apples assembled.
Good times.
Yes,
Good times.
again.
All in the family. Good times.
What about
They're all
Love
good.
Boat? The
Love
The
Boat.
Love Boat.
Boat.
Soon
Charles in
we'll
Charge.
be making another crew.
Charles in Charge would have been a
Charles
good.
in Charge is another
Love
good one.
Boat.
All right, guys, that does
And
it for
you
this
know we'll be
episode
waiting
of Back to
for
the Retro
you.
Review. So,
The
Singing Steve,
Love Boat.
where can people find you on your podcast?
The
Love Boat, apparently.
last podcast that you would ever want. Last podcast. It's the last podcast you want. And you can see these goofballs there and a bunch of other people, and you should know what it is. Tip the
Yeah.
field, try the staff. Thank you all for coming. And if you
Make-
didn't, better luck next time.
Make sure you check out the Mod Squad Network, where we have a horror show, a gamer show, a movie talk Monday, okay, and a wrestling review show. And we go live every Saturday night where we have a giveaway. Make sure you do all the YouTuber things. Hit that like, subscribe. If you're listening to us on podcast, check out us on YouTube as well. All right, guys, I do believe that does it for this episode of Back to the Retro Review. So, for Mikey the Freak and Steve, I am the Bearded Geek saying, keep it retro, everybody.
See ya.